Good morning. Good morning. Peace, blessings. See, we got in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody good. Hope y'all cool. Let's see who we got up in here. Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to get a couple of y'all up in here before I begin. I want to say good morning, everybody. This video, I just want to kind of talk about what I learned being a content creator here on YouTube for the past year. I want to get into it a little bit just in case some of y'all have any interest of building your own YouTube platform, or maybe you got one that's smaller than mine's anyway. Like it's not really like I can tell you a whole lot. Like I'm still learning, so I can just go off of what I've learned thus far, and if that can help any of y'all, uh, then I'm willing to do that. So I started this channel a year ago, sometime late July of 2020 last year. And I didn't really get like no type of steam and anything like that until probably later on, maybe like December of 2020. I was posting a lot of videos about, last year was, everything was happening in the world. So I was posting a lot about that, which in turn was getting me in a lot of trouble because what I've learned and what I'm still learning is that, and it's not even just YouTube too, it's all these platforms, that you can't say or post certain things or make certain videos and talk about certain topics. Hence that's why I had the channel is still controversial topics, but it's kind of why I had to change the title of my channel, of my brand, because I've noticed YouTube, they're real big on controversy, and it's funny because I do that because they kind of put it like in their community guidelines standards about certain things, and how they don't allow certain controversy, all the things like that. But yet, when I'm on YouTube daily looking at certain things, all I see is certain channels with certain controversy, but those particular people be of a certain ethnic group, or maybe they have some type of big brand support system, anything like that. So you can get away with a lot of stuff. And I'm learning too that just because you see someone else do something on YouTube or post a particular subject doesn't mean that you can do it too. Um, I, I I see that a lot, and I'm prime example. I see people post and talk about certain things, and then when I post it and try to talk about it, then I'll get a community guideline strike or warning, something like that. So I've had 2 strikes thus far on YouTube, and I don't know if any of y'all know, but if you get 3 strikes, your channel is on finito. You know what I mean? It's out of here. And I think that's what took me so long to get monetized, because I had the 1,000 subscribers. I had to wait to get the 4,000 watch time hours, but once I got it, it's like, all right, cool. What's the holdup? And but I had at the time when I was qualified for the YouTube partnership program, I had guideline strikes on my account. So I'm assuming that they had to wait for that to clear up and all that stuff. And then once it did, it still didn't go. I'm like, all right, now what's taking so long to get monetized now? But I'm assuming, and this is a speculation, but I'm assuming that um, because my channel is surrounded by controversy and I'll talk about certain things, and I had the strikes and all that stuff, that they the YouTube people, because we think that it's just AI, but it's not. It's actual real people going through your stuff and looking at things. So they probably figure, well, let's just wait and see what else he gonna put up, because I'm more than sure that he gonna put something up within these next few windows of space that he gonna mess up his opportunity, and we ain't even gotta monetize him. And, that's why I kind of like created like backup channels, because I'm learning this, and this is just like trial and error. Like I said before in a few of my other videos, personally, me myself, I learned through mishaps in my life. That's how I get better at things. It may be a bad thing or whatever on certain situations, but it is what it is. I've never really learned anything the easy way, or I just got it. I've always, effed up repeatedly until I fucked up so much that it's just like, all right, now I got it. So, as of late, my videos and posts, if it's been of good community standards or whatever. So, I'm not getting anything anymore. So, but you can't really talk about politics like that. And I kind of started this channel on that because of everything that was happening. And you just really can't. It's no real way to kind of say it that way. And then, as far as using code words and all that stuff too, um, some of that stuff is kind of going out the window too, because like I said, they're using actual real people. So if you're gonna start using real people will start getting hip to ebonics or certain things and stuff. And you know whereas though, like, you can't say nothing because they'll know, and then they'll X you anyway. So, but that's kind of like the bad part of it. I kind of just wanted to like get that out first, because I think that's important, and people really don't mention that a lot, or don't talk about it a lot, or whatever. So I kind of just wanted to get that out there. But there are perks, like the perks of it, and just being a content creator in general is good. It's a good feeling. It's wonderful. And the fact that you can get information out there and spread, and have an audience is I think it's cool. It's real good, especially the information that you're putting out there too is cool. Like, because it's some people who make videos like I've been watching YouTube since YouTube, and over the years I've been watching people make videos, and a bunch of stuff they be saying be a bunch of bull crap. Now, that's not the kind of put my stuff on a pedestal and stuff, because a lot of times I'm still learning. Me talking to people in general, this is like something new to me. I really haven't done nothing like this in my life, so I'm still learning. That's hence me with my speech patterns. I may say uhs and ums and all that a lot, because I still got to get used to it. But I figured that y'all can watch me grow as a person and as a content creator, and you can see the authenticity in me, whereas though you don't see nothing fake and nothing. But a lot of people be on here be talking a bunch of crap, and they really have like no type of factual evidence or anything type of to back up their argument. When I try to make videos and stuff, I try to give content where I can kind of back it up, although I could be wrong at times. Like that, I I don't want to make it seem like I'm always right, because that should be like 50-50. But I try to give the information that I looked at anyway. Like I really be diligently and try to find stuff, find information out there to give to the people. Um what that say? Can't read that. Oh yeah, trying to find some way to live. Yeah, that's true. We are. We just trying to find some way to survive, to live. You said it. You said it right on the money. We all got skeletons in our closet. Everybody got something. Everybody is struggling. But I think this whole world is like it'd be hard for me to put things in perspective, because I be having so much to say on my mind, but when it comes out, it just blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm always just like typing stuff, because I can't really talk. But I think that us, especially being black people here in America, we it's already hard for us, so we gotta work extra hard. Then if you're a man at that, it's like 10 times we gotta be on our grind and everything. And by me doing all this stuff, like, to be honest with y'all, like, I'm trying to build a legacy. Like I'm gonna kind of get a little personal with y'all a little bit. Um, like, I was left nothing in my life, as far as like a legacy. My father, he passed away 2019. Um, 2 days before my birthday. My birthday May 22nd, or 3 days. He passed away May 19th. My birthday May 22nd. It's funny because he passed away the day after I fought. Because I box. I'm a professional boxer. Um, I fought May 18th, and he passed away the next day. And I'm bringing all that because, like, once he passed, I was left nothing. He used to always tell me how he would, if anything happened to him, how this would be mine and this and all that. And it's so funny because when he used to say all that, I'm like, Dad, I'm not trying to hear all that. Like, I'm looking at you like you're gonna be here forever, and by the time you go, I'm gonna have all my own stuff anyway, so I'm not worrying about all that. But I'm just bringing all that up because he did pass away, and once he did pass away, I was left nothing. And he had a bunch of stuff, but like his sisters and all and everything, like my aunts and everybody, they like took majority of all that stuff, which is cool, whatever. Cause the way I look at it, I'm gonna build my own legacy. I'm gonna have something for me to leave behind to my children. I have 3 daughters, and it's not even just my children, but my family in general. Like, a lot of people of color, we don't have legacy. We don't have anything, like, we don't have generational wealth. Like, a lot of people in this country, uh, like, Americans was built on the foundation of having the American dream. And that's why people, migrated to this land. And you got a lot of the wealth in this country is based off old wealth, from railroads and oil and coal mining, sugar, salt, all that stuff. Like, you got your new age people now with like Bill Gates, and even though Bill Gates family is rich, but like Zuckerbergs and Bezos, people like that, who kind of making their money in the new age times. But a lot of the majority of the wealth is from old, and old money is normally white. Like old money is not black, not in this country anyway. And that's a problem for me. And I've noticed that a lot of people of color that I've seen and that I've talked to, and what goes on around is like a lot of people don't care. I'm a kind of rephrase that, but a lot of people don't care, and a lot of people are comfortable where they at, where they just living, and it's crazy because a lot of us don't have anything now. When I say I'm gonna phrase it, I I mean that by saying we are living in a time where, granted, we having more successful black people than we probably ever did in American history anyway. Um, the the wealth as far as black people is growing somewhat, but compared to the mass, it still ain't enough. It's still a small ass fucking portion. It's probably less than a percent really, and I'm just talking about amongst black people, not as far as the whole demographics of people. So that's right. That's my brother. That's why you brothers together have to think about your children leaving something to your. Yeah, yeah, you absolutely right. Yeah, right. And it is hard. So this is why we gotta do stuff like so this is why we gotta be on our grind so we can leave stuff for our children. Because it's hard out here and you wanna make things uh less stressful as you can for them. But at the same time you kinda you wanna teach them the value of hard work and not having like if there was a time I used to wish that this is before I had kids. I used to wish that I was wealthy before I had kids and everything, so my kids wouldn't grow up in poverty and be impoverished and all that stuff. But now that I'm older, I I'm actually um because the way I look at my life now, I will be successful. It don't have to be rich beyond my dreams and all that, but I will leave behind a legacy. And I'm actually glad that it's happening the way it is now, whereas my kids, they live an okay life, but like we're not like well off. And I want them to see the difference because once we do get to that level, I don't want them to be spoiled as brats and not cherishing the little small things. It's too many people that you can talk about your celebrities and everything, like how you got certain celebrities who are from the hood who made it out, all right, I'm gonna give you an example, like Ti children, or like Run DMC children, like Will Smith and them children, like Ti, Run DMC, Will Smith. They are from the hood. They remember what it was like to be impoverished. They remember welfare, food stamps, and all that stuff. But their children know nothing about it. So when you see their children, that's why their children act the way they do, or they're like so damn spoiled and everything like that because they don't know, because they never knew what it was like to be a regular person. So I'm glad that my children know what it's like because once you get to that level, I don't want them to be so damn spoiled. Now, take it away from celebrities. I know personal people who are considered well off. May not be well, I do know a couple people who got a couple $1,000,000, not tens of millions, maybe like one or two. And I know a few 100,000 and their children are spoiled as hell too. Like I know, like, I'm here in Philly, so uh, a few of my friends they live over in Jersey, got nice houses, whatever. And my friend rats me her family, they're they're well off too. And like her nieces and nephews, they're just spoiled brats because they don't know what it's like to you know um have an EBT card. They don't know what it's like to have to sell your food stamps just so you can get cash so you can pay a phone bill. You know, they don't know what it's like to having to wake up and load your truck up and ride around and to the neighborhoods grabbing all the metal you can, trying to scrap up a bunch of metal just so you can make a bunch of money. It's crazy. So this is why important for you to teach your children, values, and especially if you want to be successful, and if you do make it successful, you don't want to have spoiled brat ass children, because with that they grew up to be spoiled brat ass adults, and that's never good. But that's this that. So I kind of just like went right off with a whole little personal thing, but um I said all that to say that legacy is important, and um this is the reason why I hustle every day. I'm always hustling and doing something. Either I'm a professional chef, like I got my certifications for that. Uh, a construction worker, I do that. I'm a licensed bartender, professional boxer. Sometimes I feel like a damn one of the village people. I probably took y'all back. I don't know how old some of y'all are, but remember the village men? But it's like I'm a jack of all trades, but master at none. So this is why I had to kind of slow down everything and just try to master one thing. So now I'm trying to master this whole social media platform, YouTube thing. Not even just YouTube, but I created a TikTok. Probably later on today, I'm gonna create my Instagram and Facebook fan page and set it up. I got my Patreon account rolling, so I'm gonna set all that up soon. But this is gonna take time. I'm not really rushing for all that yet. I'm still just trying to grow right now here and grow subscribers and everything, and just trying to get more information out. All that other stuff will eventually come, but that's that. Now, another thing about here on YouTube that I've learned is networking. Networking is key, is real vital, is real important on networking, collaborations, especially on different types of genres, like whatever your niche is, whatever your whatever type of content you create is always good, because YouTube is big, but believe it or not, it's small too. It's like a family. So whatever network, with niche you get in, that community kind of all knows each other. So and if you already got big YouTubers, or yeah, big YouTubers, people who got like thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of subscribers and everything like that, it's kind of hard to uh get in that space where you're looked at as one of the peers and respected. So it's good that if you can find someone who can collaborate with you and build with you to help your channel grow. Fortunately for me, um I got to shout out my guy, the lead attorney. He's been having me on his show. Well, he shouted me out on his show a few times, and I was on his show last night. I was actually the last guest on his show last night before his live stream ended. So if any of y'all haven't seen it, y'all can go over to the lead attorney's YouTube channel and check out his Freestyle Friday call-in show from last night, and I was the last caller. But yeah, people like him, uh like that helped me out a lot, because I noticed that from me being on his show and him giving me a shout out and him like putting my channel on his page, that a few of his subscribers and everything came over to my channel, and that's love. And I think more and more people should do that. It's like it's so many people in the world that watch you. It's 8 billion people. It's 8 billion people in the world. So why not? Like it's so many. Like you got someone like Kevin Samuels. He got 1 million subscribers. That's a lot, right? You got people like um who else got like a million, 1 point something millions? You got SS Sniper Wolf. She got millions of subscribers. You got Caleb City. He got millions of subscribers, right? So you add all those millions of subscribers up. Guess what? That shit still don't add up to 1 billion. So and we got 8 billion people on the planet. So with that rationale, there's enough space for all of us. So I appreciate the fact that when I see big YouTubers helping out smaller YouTubers, prime example, lead attorney, he told me that O'Shea Duke Jackson helped him out from being on his show. Um, that was cool too. Before lead attorney, before I even had 1,000 subscribers, when I was still like trailing like around like 200 subscribers, I think back in February I was on Emmerich TV. He had a show where you call in. I called in. He let me shout my channel out. Then like after that, a few hundred of his subscribers, helped me out to kind of like push me over that hump. So I'm noticing that, all right, well, collaboration, networking, and I see a lot of people talking about this, like Kevin Samuels, the lead attorney, um, people like Fresh and like a lot of people that I'm subscribed to anyway. Talk about these things. Um, and you want fresh content. You want content to be like fresh, something new, and you want to be authentic. You don't want to be kind of like trying to bite someone's shine style or whatever. I find myself kind of doing that unconsciously with someone else's that I'm subscribed to. I was watching them for years. So when I started my page, I noticed that I kind of started kind of sounding like him a little bit, and I had to kind of switch it up like, oh shit, I'm kind of studying my man soundbite. But so you kind of want to find your own identity. Like you want to be real with yourself and be authentic. And instead of me trying to be like somebody else and trying to like sound cool or whatever, or too hood or thuggish, whatever the fuck it may be, I just figure I just be myself like I'm always is. You either like it or you don't. Um, and that's just the gist. But these are what I've learned so far as being a content creator. Like I said, I'm still learning, so I probably do more update videos on these as far as like what I've learned so far as a YouTuber and everything. I am. I'm going to do more of these. I don't know how often I'm going to do it because I want to kind of space it out some so I can kind of have time to develop more and learn more. That way I can give you more. And yeah, I plan on doing it like that. So that's just the gist of it. But uh I got stuff to do. I got more videos to make and upload. So I'm gonna end this. I appreciate you. Hold on. I want to read this. This is the thing I'm not saying. I'm not getting insurance policy. I'm just saying beware. I believe. I'll make it well before you die. I want you to give your treasure before you die. That will hold. Yeah, yeah. That's true. A will. Um, Making a will before you die is key. Is essential. So that's something to think about. That's something I should be thinking about too. People don't people don't really talk about wills and stuff. Um, in my community, in my general circle like that. But I think that's a good topic of discussion, and because it's uncomfortable because it's just it's death. You know how black people are with death. So um But I think we need to start getting out of our comfort zone, getting out of our elements sometimes, and do those things. And will is really essential, because then once you do pass away, nobody can just come in and say, well, this is mine, or I'm taking this or that and all that stuff. Um, so will is essential, and having a good attorney too. If you're gonna have a will, you want to have a good attorney too, so they know everything that's going on. Yeah, yeah. Everyone should have a copy. I think well, I kind of, that's why I said the attorney. You know, you should have attorney, because if the attorney is involved, if it's a legit attorney anyway, for legit firm, and no shady business, then you kind of wouldn't really have to worry about everyone having copies. I mean, although that should probably still be cool anyway, but yeah, that's where the attorney part came in. But if not, then yeah, everyone should have a copy, and or both. So yeah, I agree with you, Miss Davis. I absolutely do. But I'm out of here. I got, like I said, I got stuff to do, and I will see y'all later on. I'll probably go live again tonight. I have a idea of a show that I want to do tonight. I might have a call in. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm not going to guarantee it, but when I do, I will post up, and I will let y'all know on my community tab, and y'all know, just tap in, and we'll get it popping. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel though, if y'all haven't already, and like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.